It is Saturday, April 30th, and just into the evening, I guess. Mm, I know, it's a strange number, but that's what I got to. And then I was just like, I'd overshot uh, 44, 44, and I didn't feel like forcing myself to go to 55, 55. So I just was like, okay, well, yeah. So I let myself stop, which actually took some thought a little bit. And then I just stopped and I just walked. And I was getting enough sun anyway, and it was just time to go back. So I just found myself where I was, and out that way a ways, and then I just walked straight back. I didn't end here. So I was out, still have another mile to go, um, just to get back. Um, but anyway, but I still had a good run, and I was thinking about uh, how today is the last day of April, which is considered to be the sanctioned uh, Autism Awareness Month or Autism Acceptance Month. Okay. Um, Whereas my position on that is, every day is a good day for anything, or every month is a good. You don't have to wait for anything to be a certain thing to appreciate it, or recognize it, or celebrate it, or acknowledge it, or respect it. Yeah, it's just any day, every day. Yeah, just go with it. But on the other side of that, I thought about it, and I might change my mind at any time. But at least for today, I'm thinking I'm probably not going to talk about being autistic um, very much at all, as far as being around other people, because people get to know me and they understand that I am how I am, and I behave how I behave, and I have patterns and reactions and thoughts and ways I talk and ways I do things and ways I um, how people can kind of have a sense of predicting um, how it is I am and how I'm going to behave. People like that. They like that sense of knowing. And as soon as I start talking about stuff that they're uncomfortable with, like being autistic, all of a sudden they don't know what to think. They don't. It's like all of a sudden I'm a different person, as far as, and they don't know what anything means, and they start treating me different, and they just fall back on whatever they have come to think of autistic people to be like from their previous experience, or TV, movies, stereotypes, stigmas, and misinformation, disinformation, just anyway. So it's like, yeah, I should just be uh, accommodating to all the regular folk, um, and just let them just think whatever they think, and I don't need to throw in the autistic word, um, and I'll be better off. And it's like, I'll just let them, the people that I just let them forget. Let them think it was a phase. Let them think I got better. I'm good now. I'm no longer autistic. I've figured it out. I'm normal. 100% normal. I am okay. I'm just like you. Think they'll buy it? Actually, they tend to believe what they want to believe. And I don't have to persuade them or convince them. they'll just do it anyway. So all I have to do is just let them. So that's probably the plan. Course of action. Yeah, it's like I'd want to be understood, and I'd want to educate and be an intermediary, the ambassador. But maybe this is not the correct environment for such a thing. So anyway, it was a good thought. I thought for I tried, and yeah. So anyway, that's my thought for this day, and I guess the person that did end up, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but the person that did take the job that I was offered but turned down, they are, I don't know, they're doing it. I don't think they've run into any situations that requires them to do much more than just the basics of what they're used to. But it's only their second day, so they haven't, I don't know if they're doing all the tasks yet. There's some really loud people outside right now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the college graduation. My little local surroundings will get a lot quieter. All the kids will graduate and go home, or go wherever they go, and this little area will get a lot less traffic, and I'll have the run of the campus, which is nice. Because I don't like being seen as much. It actually tends to affect my runs. It has a detrimental impact. It's like, because I think about my composure and posture and stuff. I have trouble forgetting myself when I can tell that I'm being seen, and I kind of forget how to run a little bit. And yeah, I prefer not to be observed, because my awareness of being observed affects my performance and stuff. Not always, but can. And I feel awkward and uncomfortable and all that stuff. And I get self-conscious. So, anyway. And I'm still doing what I'm doing to the best of my ability, even though it doesn't make sense. And I don't know what it means. But I feel okay about it. And I feel okay about my thoughts about it. As far as like whatever the nature of the relationship is, I still am relying on it. The way I can get away with it is that it is a emotional, intellectual, and effectual relationship. I have no idea, and respectful, I have no idea exactly what is on. But I guess I'm okay with it. Even if it's just friendship, I guess I've got a very interesting friend, and that is okay. And then there I am providing some sort of support and encouragement, and I feel good about that. That is something I can do. I provide some sort of benchmark or standard of just stability, maybe, as long as I remain stable and don't waffle or wobble. Just keep steady as she goes. And that's something I can do, because I can't or shouldn't let my own, I'm okay to have them as long as I'm being responsible. But, just be supportive and, be available. And, yeah, that's probably about the best I can do. And that's all I can be asked. And nothing more is being asked. And I'm probably already doing too much anyway. But, and in the meantime, it's like, if something comes up in my local area, I guess, or just something gets my attention, and it's like, yeah, it's like I would have to, it's like, what's going on? It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, so I haven't had to worry about it. And I don't think it's going to happen because I'm not really paying attention or looking. So it's hard for me to find something if I'm not looking for it. And it's hard for anybody to find me because I'm not paying attention. So I've already got something going on that I'm very interested in and paying close attention. Maybe too close. Yeah, I shouldn't be paying as much attention as I am, and because I don't know if they're paying attention to me at all. I might just be I might just be a ghost, or a figment, or a phantom, or just a thought. So, it is interesting. This is very different, highly atypical, unconventional. But what's new about that? This is kind of standard for me. Nothing is normal. And yeah, and it doesn't have to make sense. I couldn't make it. I couldn't describe it to have it make sense to anybody else. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't have to, as long as I'm okay with it. And apparently I am, because I just keep. It's like, yeah, okay, and it's like I don't understand it, but I seem to be continuing to participate. And I thought about that when I was out running. And it's like I am free to participate and contribute at the, what was it, decadence and leisure, or something like that. As long as I can afford it, basically. I am free to continue to participate and contribute within my ability, if I can afford it emotionally, and otherwise. If I start to get too invested and I can no longer handle it, then something needs to change, and it's going to have been me that needs to change. I need to step back, regroup, reevaluate, or something like that. But so far, I'm just getting, what's the word? Getting used to it. That's not right. Acclimatized, like a different atmosphere, or a different neural frequency. Attenuating, calibrating. Sensing. So, I'm working on things, basically, and maintaining everything else, that I normally do. So, keeping up the business of life, and working on myself, and keeping on, sort of stuff. So, I guess that's all I got. So that is the end of April. and onwards into May, and we'll see what May happens. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I got. And yes, everything, the hair is getting very long, and it is very, I haven't figured out, I've attempted a few times, twice. I've tried to braid or do something with it other than tying it back. Like, I thought, well, maybe I could try to do that. And I was like trying to, it's like I can't work my hands very well. It's like I don't know how to do that. I can watch videos of how they do that, but it's very confusing when I can't do the mirror image with stuff. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure it's possible. I'm sure I can do it. I just haven't practiced it enough. And then I think, well, maybe the hair is just not long enough yet. Well, I'm sure it is. It's just I don't know how to work my hands correctly. So, anyway. Okay. Well, that's an update on everything that I can think to share at this time. And if I think of it later, it can go in a different video. And of course, I'll just talk about stuff anyway. And I'll cover everything eventually. So, anyway, again, quality time. It's something.